not sure exactly if this is streaming, because it's not showing me, the chat. Let's see here. Let's see if I can find out how to put the chat back on. There we go, got the chat going. Yeah, figured it out. Perfect. Yeah. That's nice. Now I can go and change this size. Perfect. Now I can see. Okay. Now I can see the chat. So yeah, good thing nobody was here in the beginning. Anyway, if you remember from last time, I died, and now I'm like very far away. Honestly, I think my best bet would be to like make one bed. And then when I get to like a certain amount of health, I set my respawn point and sleep. Hey, look, 3 white things. So I've started riding my bicycle. And the tires haven't gone flat yet, so that's nice. Although, for some reason when I'm riding my bicycle, it feels like the tires are flat. But if you feel the tires are not flat. So I guess I'm just fat. But the seat is so uncomfortable. I swear I've got like a bruise across my butt from sitting on the frickin' seat. Potatoes! I don't know if I'm gonna need the gold nuggets, but I'll take them. It's like, what do I need those for? Let's see, any interesting... Why does it look like there's a cow? I guess that is a farm place. I guess that's normal. No. It's a little weird. What the hell kind of sound is that? It sounds like a freaking witch. Oh, yeah, that is a witch. Frickin' witch, get out of here. Get the nitwit. And why is this guy stuck up here? Take one of these tiny trees. Trying to think, if I do find where my stuff is, it'll probably be, like, I'll probably get there and end up with literally nothing. Like, there have been sometimes where I've done that, where I've gone and... Man, what's so funny out there? No, my parents are laughing at something. There have been times where I get to, like, where my stuff is, and I'll see my stuff, and I'm, like, getting towards it, and it all disappears before I actually get to it, and it's really annoying. Like, honestly, as soon as I see my stuff, I should probably just, like, run. But, like, dude. I'm wondering if I want to, like, speed run as fast as I can to the end. Or if I want to, like, take my time while slowly going in that direction and make sure I get, like, tools and stuff. I mean, it says my respawn point is set when I do that, but I'm wondering... if it'll keep that as my respawn point. If the bed's not there. I don't think so. Sometimes it seems like the time doesn't actually go there within a a certain distance, because there have been times where, like back when I was in my realm and I had like the 2,000 block range, I'd put something in like the furnaces at one end, go to the other end, and then when I come back to the first end, it's still cooking, even if I've been in game for like several game days. So I noticed on my last stream I got like a viewer. And sometimes it would show like partial viewers. I don't know what that means. Like there'd be one viewer and then at some point, instead of just having it go totally blank and then go back to one viewer, it would show like half. Like between 0 and 1. You're like, how do you have a partial viewer? They just listen to me talk and not actually watching, so it's a partial viewer because they're there. Honestly, I'm so used to just playing this game and like listening to stuff while playing that I don't know how to keep a conversation going. It'd be easier if people would chat with me. Get ask me questions and stuff. Now I know how to redock my stream chat. I should probably redock my stream settings so that it doesn't sound like... I don't know what I put for the title, but... I mean, the premise is still the same. I'm still trying to get to the end of the world. Is that a ship? I still can't believe I haven't seen, like, any dolphins. But I've seen, like, 5 million ocean monuments, even though I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be only, like, a certain number. Even in an endless world. Like, I'm pretty sure I heard there was supposed to be, like, 6. And I swear I've seen more than that. And they're all, like, right next to each other. I'm like, what the heck? Honestly, if you see something in the distance in the ocean, there's a good chance it's not actually there, and it's just your computer being a butt. Oh, never mind. Never mind, there is something there. It's like less than half of a boat. Nautiluses! Anything, that's what I need to do, is just get a bunch of saddles. So that when I end up in the ocean, if I find a Nautilus, I can find a Nautilus. actually be easier than trying to use a boat. Especially if it ends up being like a short distance. Like you think you're in the ocean and then you end up like 2 blocks later. 2 blocks later you're seeing land, you're like, oh. So much for that. I wonder if when I get close enough, I'll actually see my ice trail again. Because I was surprised that didn't melt. I wonder if I could, like, find something in here that I could use. Well, there's Nautilus armor. Lure! And that's not gonna be useful unless I have a saddle, but I'll take it. Maybe I can trade it for something. That's the right way. If I use my fishing rod, I can get some stuff to lure some Nautiluses, but that's gonna be kind of useless until I get saddles. I'm just glad they finally let you make saddles. That should be something that's easy to make. Like some of the things I can understand not having a recipe for, but like the saddles. Like it's not like we find saddles naturally in the wild here. It's not like an Etsy shop or something, but I'd actually need to, like, finish things. I'd have to actually do things. I remember I did have... I was gonna, like, make, like, well, I didn't even make shirts. It was gonna be, like, shipped or something. I think that's what it was. Whatever it was, you design them and somebody else makes them and delivers them to people. I had that going for like a second, but I think I got rid of it because it was like a subscription thing, and like I didn't have a job, so like even if it was cheap, I was like, I mean, somebody would have to like buy the things, you know? Maybe I'll do something has to do with my blog that I haven't updated in like 5 million years. I need to figure out how to do that. Like, do I want to start trying to scan the books again? I feel like if I do that, though, I'm gonna have to start with, like, small books. So that I can get used to doing that. Either that, or so that I don't have to take up any extra, like, storage space on my website. Because for some reason it has, like, limited storage space. Maybe it'd be better to use the books as inspiration for, like, prompts or something. I don't know. I remember when I did German class, our resource for the German class was literally a blog. So I wonder how that guy did that. I mean, I personally don't like that it was, like, kind of like sink or swim with that website, because it didn't really tell you what the words meant. You're just kind of supposed to figure it out via context. Like, context doesn't, even though context doesn't always give you a single correct answer, you know? Like, you could be saying multiple things and it would still make sense. You're telling me, but obviously this word has one meaning. So for all you know, you could be guessing a totally wrong thing. Based on what you're used to. It's not what they're used to, so, you know. Which reminds me, I did have a notebook for my German class that I was gonna start copying all the stuff into my notebook. And I didn't get very far. And I was gonna start doing that again. And I think there's the other problem of, like, if I do something like that, is somebody gonna find out and be like, pay me. Ah, shit! Guess I'm dead. And there goes my phone. Fucking crapo. Just what I needed. Didn't I have a fucking bed, though? Like, you could have... Honestly, I think I'm, like, at the literal beginning of my spawn point when this world was created. So that's great. That's just what I needed, huh? I swear to God, this is my spawn point. That is heinous. I had a bed. It might have been like 500 blocks away, but I had a bed. You didn't have to put me at my frickin' spawn point. Jeez. Like, you know how many videos I've made trying to get to the end of the world? And I have to deal with this bullshit now? Like, it took, like, 15 videos to get to where I was. And now I'm at square literally 0. It's like, well, I'm never getting back to my original stuff. I can tell you that. Jesus. I might just put a sign here to be like, you have reached the beginning. You are back to square freaking 0. Like, it's not even square 1, it's square 0. Okay, how do I make a sign? Is it gonna let me make a sign? Oh, because I don't have my frickin'... I need to be on this thingy. For the children. How do I make a sign? That is a painting. I think I'll make some more sticks. See if that helps. Did I miss the sign? That's an item frame. Do I need a fence post? Okay, I'm gonna look up sign. Nope. Sign. Yes, there we go, sign. I have 3 of them, jeez. No, no. Square 0. Done. Square 0. Get out of here, bitch! Put this on a tree. Square. God, now I got that numlock on. 0. Done. Welcome to part 20 of me trying to get to the end of the world, and now I'm in the freaking center of it again! Because that's just what I needed. Go make myself couple of swords too. Sword. Gonna make myself a full stack of wood. Probably kill that spider too, get myself some string. How nice. Definitely gonna need some string to make some fishing rods to make maybe a bow too, but honestly wouldn't be opposed to killing a bunch of endermen so that I could teleport. That might be fast. Though I don't know how far I could throw an ender pearl. So that might not end up working. Come on, give me your string! No! I didn't want that. Jeez, what am I supposed to do with that? Now I just need to get some mushrooms and some sugar, and then when I end up with the right wandering villager, I will actually be able to get some emeralds. How about that? Should also get some sand so I can make some glass or something. I don't know. Woods down, 24 more to go. And then I gotta hope I find some schleps. Oh, maybe I'll grab a frickin' sunflower too. Gotta be the same wood, so it's compact. Get my baffles, too. Maybe this is why nobody has ever gotten to the end of the world. It's because they keep on dying. And ending up back at the beginning, even though they had a bed they could have been put in far away that was closer than here. Jeez. Jace. That was perfect. Anyway. Back to the sunflowers. You get rid of those frickin' saplings too. Well, if I end up deciding to get iron, I'll use the saplings as fuel. Of course, I would need to get rocks first, which means I need to make a frickin' wooden pickaxe. I need to make sticks again. Oh, I do have sticks. Never mind. Just put them way back here for some frickin' reason. So now if I come across any ores that I want to steal... I'll take them. And then I'll get to a village. And I'll be great. In fact, I could use the iron to get emeralds. But it would probably be better if I just use the iron to make the tools. Moo. Oh shit, I need to get
so just make sure I have coal for that. But I'm not dealing with that. I'm like, I am not dealing with frickin' lava. That's enough for 2 stone pickaxes. I wonder if I want to go to the mountain, because the mountain would probably have stuff. And it does. I can see it. Wait, that's gravel. Dang it! I've been gypped. I'm not dealing with that. Frickin' snow. Well, I guess I'm gonna end up in the snow anyway. Speaking of which, I should probably make a stone box. I just realized I never did find a sheep. Whatever, if I kill enough spiders, we'll be good. I mean, it's kind of useless to have coal when I haven't even found anything to use the coal for. I mean, I could use it for torches, but I don't think the torches are gonna keep the mobs away. And there's lava, just what everybody needs. Well, I heard that could actually be kind of useful. Only problem is that it smelts 100 things, and you could only stack up to 64, so it's kind of stupid. But whatever for the extra 56 items. Just grab my stack of stuffs and go. Hey, look, an iron way up there. I need to grab, like, dirt or something so I'm not over here, like... And I fell. That's great. Okay. Anyway, I don't have nearly enough. I mean, I could build a furnace, but honestly, it would kind of be better to just find the nearest village and use their blast furnace. Screw you, zombie! Dang it. Shit, I totally forgot I had soda. Gosh, it got flat really quick. It's blood orange ginger beer. I guess somebody at my mom's work was told that I like ginger beer. So, we've got ginger beer. There's peach flavor. And there's blood orange flavor. So I got all this coal and only one iron. Now I gotta figure out which way I'm supposed to go. That way, okay. Well, here's the sheep. Oh. Man. Get out of here, this bullshit. Go away. Oh no! I'm gonna die. I'll have to see this. Ah! Damn it. Should have gotten a sign to tell me which way to go. Oh well, though. Oh well. Like how as soon as I find sheep, it's like nighttime. I should have made that a priority instead of trying to get the frickin' stuff. What's the use of having coal and iron when you're dead? A whole stack of them. So I don't have to keep on. costs more. I can replenish my stock. They're supposed to be bad aims, but they're... For some reason they keep on hitting me. I'm getting close. I wasn't in the trees, was I? I could have sweared I wasn't. Did my shit disappear already? I mean, it was over here somewhere. Is it closer to the mountain? Probably. It was. Look at that. At least it helped me find more iron. Screw it. So that is the way. How did I only get 2 sheep? I thought there were several. Screw you. I'm just gonna get a stack of coal. There's definitely a lot. I think I'll stop at 36. That should be 4 blocks. Oh, freaking powdered snow. I mean, sometimes it feels like you can tell, but sometimes it doesn't. Like sometimes I think I can see. if it's powdered or not. There's so much snow here, though. Like, I feel like even if I wanted to, like, I wouldn't be able to find anything. So one thing about chickens, they're a one-shot. I was gonna make a point of just like only the things that are on the way I would check, but here I am, just walking around ziggy zaggy lives, looking for iron stuff. Gonna have to kill some spooters. Oh, there we go. Never mind. That was like... I'm gonna have to make sure I kill every white sheep I come in contact with. And potentially kill a bunch of skeletons. Or make sure I get all their bones. Make sure I get all the bones I can so I can dye the sheep white so I can kill them. Although I guess if I do that, then it would be kind of a waste, and I could just use the dye to make the wool instead of dyeing the whole sheep and getting. Actually, from a sheep.
focus on killing sheep. If I can't find any sheep and I've run out of sheep meats, I'll grab a chicken. Say I kill chickens. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do with the eggs. I could hypothetically get a stack of pumpkins and maybe some sugar cane. I am not going into a hole. Unless I can get out of it. Man, I thought I would find, like... And I guess I could hypothetically get copper, but, I mean... I don't really need copper if I have enough iron. Ain't that right? A Vulpes. Actually, I think Vulpes is fox. A Lupus. Well, I do want a string. I do want strings. Come here, Spooter. Ew, Skelly belly. It's funny because they don't even have bellies. They're lame. Stick of bones. Nice string. Screw you. Gosh, how many holes are there in this frickin' Daddy. I'll kill you. Keep you out here long enough. Whoa. You're not burning that, jeez. Get out here. I was gonna see if there was iron over here, but... Jeez. Come here. Maybe that is what I'll do. I'll just do chickens and sheep. Oh. Just to make sure. Whenever I forget which way I'm facing, put down a sunflower. Nope. Nope. Well, now all I need to do is get a bunch of flint and I can make a bunch of arrows. Time to get out of here. Now I'm all turned around again. See if I can find some iron on the side of this mountain. If I can't see it from a distance, it's not there. Gotta see if there's any iron in this hole. It's just dirt. Never mind. There's a gorge! I'm not going into a hole to get iron. Although maybe I will. I don't know. I saw some. Now I gotta get it. If there's no way, like, easy way to get there, it's a lost cause. A village! I see you, village. Of course, how am I supposed to get up there? That's the one thing about these hills, like... You'd think they'd make them, like... accessible? Part of me is kind of tempted to, like... secretly record my parentals to see what they say when they don't think anybody's listening. But that's kind of rude, isn't it? I bet some of the shit they're saying is pretty rude, huh? Huh. There's a hole in here. Trey's a trash. Meow. Not sure what I'm gonna do with that, but. Have I been here before? I wonder if I can use those. Nope. Okay. Stupid creeper. Get out of here. Get out of here with your bullshit. Bread and stuff. Ooh, a satchel. It's a black cat. I love you. Black cats. You're beautiful. Your golden eyes and stuff. How am I supposed to get... over there? Where's the golem? Save me. Save me, golem. Shit. gosh, it's been over an hour. And I've gotten literally nowhere. I feel entupied. I feel entupied. Estupido. You are really skipping, cause look at you now. You could have been okay if you had gone to sleep, oh. You gotta do that every night or you'll be creeped-o. Estupido. Estupido. You could have been fine, but you messed Tipo. Now you gotta find that old Billy Joe. Have fun with that, cause your resources are real low. All my iron shit. I hate leaves. They're stupid. I think that's the one that the village is in. So if I go up this part of the hill, I should be able to get to the buildings. If there are any viewers here, feel free to chat. Give me something to say. If you're Mr. Beast, I won't tell you to give me money because that'll probably keep you from giving me money, but like, that wouldn't hurt. I'm just kidding, I swear. I need to get a proper job. Honestly, at this point, I'm just kind of like, what skills do I need for you to actually, like, help? Yay, I got my stuff. And have armor on too, jeez. Well, that was perfect. I just need to do that.
dessert, but there's no dessert here. I mean, I could go into my car and grab a zebra cake. But that would be weird. My keys to go into the car. They'd be like, why are you going at 9 o'clock at the night? Going in my car to get some zebra cakes. They're my car snacks anyway. They're supposed to be for when I go to church. If I hadn't eaten all my phone's charged. If I hadn't eaten all my ice cream, I would have been great. I would have had some ice cream. Because my parents, they make ice cream now. And because I'm lactose intolerant, I have to get, like, the oat milk ice cream. And obviously they're making, like, actual ice cream. So I'm like, well, I can't eat that. And according to my mother, it's not very delicious anyway. Because we don't have sugar at home. Like, I don't know how they're sweetening it. Like, they must be using honey or something, but... Like... Which reminds me, there was somebody talking about making sugar. He had, like, he has sugar cane. Like, lucky you live in a tropical climate. I think he lives in Florida or something. 'Cause he's got, like, ackee and stuff. So I'm like, did you leave anything? Yes! Okay. If I ever hear a rabbit scream, there might be food. Which reminds me of when I was in 5th grade, my teacher was talking about how when she was a kid, she went to, I think it was like her uncle's house or something, and she heard like this screaming. And she was like, what is that screaming? And he lived on a rabbit farm, so I guess the screaming was the rabbits getting slaughtered. I'm like, these are some weird... And it's like, I look back at it and I'm like, is this really the kind of stories we should be telling 10-year-olds and 11-year-olds? Because it was a 5th, 6th combo class, but like, still. It's like, did somebody ask what a rabbit sounds like? Like, I don't even know what the impetus was for this story. Well, now that I have iron, I can make a sword. I don't really need that, but I'll use it as a weapon. I'm like, I don't really need a hoe. Does that give me unbreaking? Okay, that should work. I'm like, well, that'll work. Of course, I don't actually need much of a shovel either, but it's fine. How would I even... Because I'm pretty sure the unbreaking is, like, if you get XP. So I'm like, what could you dig to get XP? Because dirt doesn't give XP. Man, which one is that? Pikmin Bloom. I don't know why it's giving a... Probably some other app, too. So all the walking apps, they're telling me, get your money. Make money. Oh, shit. How long have I been doing that? How long have I been going the wrong direction? Probably had, like, just turned and, like, didn't realize.
Oh yeah, there's my hoe.
There's your hose under this. So much for unbreaking. Jeez, you're almost halfway done. It's still late. I think it definitely helped, yeah. It actually helped a little. Oh, well, thanks. Thanks, Wolf. No, I'll get you, my friends. Okay, I'm definitely making a sword, because that is tedious. God, I thought I had sticks. Jeez. Maybe I should make more armor, too. Because I was like, where'd it go? Jeez. And I get 2 meats. That's great. I can make a shield too. I think I will. I think I will. Actually, wait, I'll just make all 3 beds. Or 4, I guess. And then I'll make a shield! That's a tall mountain. Parkour! Parkour! Guess now I gotta get out of here. That should have been a one-shot. I don't know what kind of extra health chicken you are. Oh, that's true. If I go to the top of the mountain... Well, it's gotta be like an actual mountain, though, doesn't it? some places they have emeralds on top of the mountains. Oh, hey, iron. I found some iron. Yes. Let's go get up there. Damn, what's wrong with mountain? I'm like, this is a tall mountain. Come here, shitty shitty. Die. So check out this village. Looks like I might have been here before. Oh, I have. This is the double village. didn't get any snow out of that. They're supposed to use the U's. If I get some flint, I could start setting animals on fire and getting cooked animals. But I wonder if I do that to the sheep and I still get the water. Well, I think so. I think I'll wait till every night, no exceptions, I gotta sleep. Did that. No, I didn't. Okay. Okay. It's looking a little dark, so I'm gonna use the bag that I made 4. I almost forget it. I made 4. Alright. Usually it's this one. I forgot I had a shield. I'll be good for a second. I should be good for a second. Ugh, I'm gonna be stuck in the snow again. I guess I can go around it. Looks like I can go around it. Oh, yeah, bullshit. Zombie. A carrot. Not like I'm gonna use that for anything except food. I was trying to avoid snow. I could use the carrot as bait. I could make shears now, but it's a good source of meat, too. Save my iron for important things, like swords. I'm slaying like the queen of swords. Honestly, I should probably start, like, playing music and singing along. It's karaoke! Yes. Just to make sure we're good.
And that's the thing. If I do it while I'm walking, if I do it while I'm walking and I'm going the right way, I can take it out. I wouldn't even know what I want to play though. Like, do I want to play just like all my music, or like a playlist, or what? Looks like I need to start making a boat. Boat. It's convenient you don't need a shovel anymore. I think there were a couple times where I made a boat and made a shovel to go with the boat. And I didn't need the shovel. And I was like, what? What is happening? And I'm just gonna make a boat every time I need to do that. So I don't have to turn around and be like, oh no, I'm disoriented again. Screw that. Should make an axe though. I need to make an axe again. Iron axe, iron axe, iron axe. Iron axe, iron axe, iron axe. Do I need 16? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13. That's close enough. Don't want to go over. Oh no, that wouldn't be like a total travesty. And when I start using more, come back here. I want to kill you. It actually gets some weight too. Keep these dude bros from running away. Definitely gonna need another sunflower for this shit, I think. I'm going in all kinds of directions trying to get all these schleps. Ooh, what a nightmare. I'm free. free falling. And I'm free. Free falling. That was actually a lot easier to do than I thought it was gonna be. Man, I actually got up here. What the heck? And I'm free. Ah, shit. Guess I'm getting some leather. You know what? Oh yeah, I'm making some saddles. You missed me. Now I can make a saddle. So I don't have to make another boat again. I think I heard that actual llama puke is like... Oh no, like actual llama spit is puke is what I meant to say. Because they like... Well, some of them, they like to prolapse their stomachs out of their mouths. They usually do that for mating, though, I think. So I was watching a video on YouTube that was talking about this tiger named Machali. It supposedly killed like 20 lions. I was like, oh wow. So I ended up looking it up, and the only Machali that comes up is one that lived in India and had 11 babies. And is like the great grandmother of like most of the tigers in that area. No lions involved. But then I guess that Machali also had a mother named Machali, but I'm assuming it's like the same thing. It's just a tiger that lived in India. I was kind of mad. Like, and they're talking about Scarface. I'm assuming that's a lion of some kind named Scarface that supposedly killed more lions. They're like, and you thought that was the badassest tiger in the world? Then the people in the comments are like, the badassest tiger in the world is the one that killed 436 people. Which I totally agree with. Like, like 20 lions is nice, but like it's nothing compared to 436 people. I think the most notable thing that the Machali that I found on the internet did was kill crocodiles. But I'm not sure how unusual that is. I don't think it is. I mean, some tigers will eat bears, so... I think they're a bit on the same playing field in that way. It's like, oh, you killed a crocodile? Well, that one killed a bear. That's not even counting the... That's just the ones in India killing, like, sloth bears or something. Like... Tigers are killing brown bears. I don't know if they're actually the same size as the grizzly bear in America, but the Ussuri brown bears are pretty large. They were doing it in kilograms, so I'm like, that's math. That's math for me. I always just assumed it was 2, but I think it's like 1.5 or 1.8 or something. Kilogram. It's 2 pounds or something. But anyway, they were saying that Siberian tigers will kill will kill bears that are under 300 kilograms, and that bears over that will go turn around and kill the tigers. So they're about equal in the food chain. Although, I don't know, a bear over 300 kilograms might be exceptionally large. I'm wondering if I should tame that horse. First of all, I need to make sure this is in my toolbar. I can make one. I thought it was gonna be like 5 or something. Come here. Come here. Stop it. Wheat or something? Jeez. Just save my saddle for Nautilus then, I guess. Jeez. It's gonna be a bub. You're gonna be a bub. I honestly have yet to find a field of sunflowers. I'm like, you know what? I think I'm gonna run out of sunflowers before I use all my sunflowers. I'm gonna run out of sunflowers before I find more sunflowers. Oh yeah, sunflowers. I could brush the scutes off of it. Can't remember if what sound armadillos make. I know giraffes make a hum sound, and they only do it at night. So imagine like you're in the middle of the night in Africa, and you just hear. You're like, what the fuck is that? So I got this app that I saw advertised on Instagram called Be Present. It's supposed to help you, like, lower your screen time. And it is working. The only thing is that after this trial ends, it's gonna charge me like $60 for a year. I'm like, do I want to pay $60 for this? I think it might actually help me a little bit, like when I get a job, because one of the things about me getting a job is that once I get out of work, I will make up for lost time on my phone or my computer. So doing that might actually help me maintain a normal amount of phone time. It would also make a good timer because I have it so that it lets me open certain apps for like 10 minutes at a time. So, you know, if I'm at work and I'm like looking at something, I won't have to worry about setting a timer if I just have it like that. And then I'm also supposed to get XP for putting it on like focus mode. Which honestly I need to do more often because I mean there are times when I'm like not on my phone. Like right now I can put it on focus mode. Dang. I was not expecting to see this here. What other jungle villages are there? Curse of Vanishing. Efficiency 5. We got lodestones. I don't need that. Put that there. Flint. I mean, do I need 2 flint and steels? I can't remember. You can't eat glistering melon, can you? And I don't need the lodestones at all. It was golden apple and golden carrots you can eat, but glistering melon you can only use for like potions or something, I think. Well, gosh. God, if anything, a jungle like this is gonna be an issue. What? I think one of the things I need to stop watching are these, like, stupid Reddit stories. Like, I mean, like, in a way, they're, like, inspirational or whatever. They're talking about, like, setting boundaries. But I feel like it's kind of mind-numbing. Well, I got a full thing, so I don't need no bamboo. Ugh, where's my... Oh, wait, I don't need that. I don't need to do that. Hee hee, I got a free bed. just gonna skip that. No. Hope I didn't accidentally stare at him. Oh, there's two of them. I wonder if you can, like, mate Enderman. I don't think I've ever seen a baby Enderman, though. Like, I don't know if that's, is that a thing? A mangrove! Those are, like, I feel like those are, like, rare. They're also like a bitch to walk through though, so I should probably circumvent that. Oh my god, that reminds me, one of my friends who plays Minecraft had a whole thing about how she was trying to find mangroves. And she was like, I need to find mangroves so I can make mangrove planks to make, I think it was a composter or something. We're like, you don't need you don't need mangroves to do that. You just need wood. I was like, I don't know how she... Like, I'm not completely sure how she came to that conclusion. I'm assuming... It was one of those things where, like, you know, it should, you know, it keeps on going through the woods, and so, like, if she pressed on the thing for making a composter while it was showing how to make it for a certain type of wood, then I guess she could have just been like, oh, I guess I need mangroves for that. Because it would be like, you can't make this because you don't have mangrove wood. Because this is how to make it with mangrove wood. Which is honestly stupid. Like, they need to make something where it's like, this is a wood block, so you can use it for wood, you know. Like, this is wood planks, this is... Like, honestly, it probably would be easier if it's just, if they didn't... I mean, I know for aesthetic purposes, it's nice having different types of planks. But for practical purposes, having all these different types of planks is annoying. Because it'll tell you how to make something using only one type of planks. And if you don't have that type of plank, then it's gonna act like you can't make it when you can because you have other types of planks. Like, I feel like there needs to be a setting that's just like planks in general, so that any planks you have go in the plank slot. But you can still have your different planks. Your aesthetic. Mangrove roots, like, these things are really annoying. Like, I think the only thing I've ever really used them for is, like, windows, because they're see-through. And also, I think I was able to compost them. God, this might be a good way to get turned around, too.
supposed to be like easy to walk on. Like, I thought it was gonna be like a solid, smooth.
My god, there's still mangroves. What the? See, this would be nice if I was actually trying to find mangroves for some weird reason.
That reminds me, I need to take my fish out of the freezer. So I can make fish with my ramen. I think I also have ground meat. Like ground turkey. Honestly, it might be easier to burn this forest down. But I don't think it's gonna help me. I think it's just gonna lag my computer. I didn't have to spend time waiting for my eyes to adjust in the just see what I need to see. That's another thing. The ocean's yeah, honestly, it does seem like it's a lot easier to go through a mangrove swamp underwater. At least it is until you get stuck. You're like, wait! Yeah, like you look on the surface and you're like, oh my god, how do I get out of here? You look under and you're like, ooh, look at all these spaces. Space over here, space over there. Just hope there's a place to get air. I think that's the main problem, is when you're somewhere where you can't put a bed. Shit, I have caps lock on. I'm like... Definitely seems a lot faster though when you have mud. Stupid vines. It's like, I don't want to deal with your vines. Jeez. We're back in the jungle again. We're back. Reminds me, I need to set an alarm for tomorrow because I have doing the slides at church. And I think they want me there by 4:15. Forgot if they give, like... I mean, there's snacks in the choir room, but... I know in the morning they give donuts. I'm not sure what they do for the... I can't remember what they do for the afternoon. If they do anything, they might not. They might expect you to go get dinner yourself. Honestly, I might. I mean, I already got Greek food. I think it was Wednesday. Ooh, thorns. So I don't know what I would want to get if I want to even bother paying to get food. I'm poor, I shouldn't be spending money on food anyway. Mexican food sounds good. Damn, I got really turned around. I could get bamboo now. If I get bamboo, I should probably get an even number of bamboo. I wonder if I actually want pumpkins. Oh, because I think I need wheat in order to make pumpkin pie. I'm just gonna stack. When I stop picking it up, I'll know I got enough. There we go. don't have as much wool as I thought I did. I just realized even if I am able to grab a Nautilus without a pufferfish, it's gonna be difficult. Surprised I haven't sprinted more. You know what? Even if I did go over here and found something that I wanted, my thing is full. I heard that. Oh, so I really need to have a pufferfish to actually even interact with them. Okay. Did they, like, delete dolphins? Like, why are there no... Like, why have I not seen any dolphins? Sunflowers, yes. I was like, there was a French word for that? I can't remember what it was. It's fleur de sol, I believe. Which is funny because sol could be short for soleil, which is the sun, but sol also means soil, so it could just mean ground flower. Because I mean, sous-sol is like the basement. So it would mean like under soil or underground. some shape. These sunflower. Like, I don't even need them anymore. Oh, I have another. I have another stack of them. That wasn't what I meant to do.
Whatever. I'll put that in there. That can go away. I was gonna say, I wonder if I could tame those horses with apples, but I'm pretty sure I ate my apples, or I died and lost them. I guess I could look. It's a miracle I have them still. To hurt the horsey. Oh wait, gotta give him an apple. Hey, I fed you 3 apples. Screw you. Screw you. I fed you 3 apples. You're gonna do your thing. Woo! And I'm free. Oh god, there's trees. It's like the worst place to have a horse. Should just give me 1 apple. I'm allowed to go through the leaves without suffocating. We'll be good. Sometimes you're able to find the weirdest things. Oops, sorry. Oh! It's a good thing that horses. Honestly, I think I went through all the same bullshit with a horse first time around. And there's definitely a good chance I'm like totally turned around over here. Jeez. And now I'm climbing all over trees. Honestly, easier than trying to get through them, but... And I'm in a mine. Oh! Shit. Okay. Okay, I guess I'm done with this horse. Bye-bye. Time to feed myself. And of course I've been turned around.
That's cray cray.
Get myself a fucking shovel. I'm always doing that with the goats down the road from us. Whenever I walk my dog and you hear the goats, you're like, meh. Sometimes they'll meh back. Again? I mean, this is fun. Is that an igloo? Ooh. Oh shit, I should probably make sure I'm going the right way. I think so. I think I heard that they sometimes have like a chest below here. So I'm expecting this to go so far. Nice. What else could I... Okay, put that in there. Potion of weakness. Guess that didn't work. Sorry, bye. I did what I could. Oh, I gave myself weakness. Damn it. It's not what I meant to do. See, I thought the idea was that it was supposed to give you a potion of healing to make the dude bro work. Watch the sunset with me. Considering I think I'm at sea level, I gotta wait for it to actually like get under the water. So I'm gonna like go real quick. See if I can find something I want to eat. Probably get some pistachios or something.
I got Valentine's Day candy. They don't say what flavors they are. But they're dum-dums, so they should be okay. You know, sometimes those Valentine's Day candies are, like, terrible. So I guess this is my dessert. I got a sweet. Tastes like it has a cherry flavor on it. Gross. I think they all probably do. They've all got some type of red on them. Disgusting. I say as I continue to eat it. The yellow part on this one tastes good though. I would hope so. I guess it's supposed to be like cherry lemonade or something. Iron. I gotta say, all these places are starting to look familiar. Like, I think I did pass through, like, all of these places. But instead of being comforted by the familiarity, I am so annoyed. Like, I remember going here, like, 5 million years ago. And now we're back to square freaking... More like it's square 2 now. But at some point I'm gonna find my old beds. And be like, Jang. Well, at least now I remember I need to keep my bed where it was so that I don't end up being sent back to the frickin' beginning. That's what happens when you don't play for a while. You forget the rules.
Well, it's definitely looking like I've been here before. All that progress lost. A village, a village. One of these houses should have a blast furnace. Dang, what the fuck? And another sulfur, just in case. Not sure I'm doing that. Really don't stack it. Probably should have the bread too. You know what would be cool? A sandwich. Or the smoker. I could have sworn there was blast furnace somewhere. Eight, 16. 24 is too much. There's one thing I like about Haribo is that their red gummy bears aren't cherry flavored, they're raspberry. They don't have a cherry flavor.
Though it is weird that the strawberry is green. I guess the Germans don't like cherry flavored stuff. Good on them, I guess. I just realized I haven't taken my meds yet. How do you make a respawn anchor? Because that would be helpful. I don't even know how many days in Minecraft. I've been in and how far I was until I died and ended up back at square zero. Roast beef sandwich sounds really good right now. Even though it's been so long since I've had beef, because I don't know if it was making me sick or not. Like depending on what the day was, I would probably risk it to have a roast beef sandwich. Especially from there's this one place in town. They like make their roast beef. It's so good. I love these like little like swoopy chickens. They're great. I love their hairdo. like a butt ton of ore, but I think it's usually the spiky mountains that have all the stuff. Especially because it looks like the top of that and it's just dirt. And I honestly kind of want to get out of this snow biome. Snow is a liability. You guys are safe today. I just want to go. I just want to go. I just want to get where I'm going. I just want to make up for lost time. There's these, I think they're twins. They got like 2 different hairstyles, so it's hard to tell. But they like to sing songs. They'll sing like a mashup. You know, like where you play 2 songs at the same time. It's like that. And it's usually like really good. Can't remember what their names are. They both got beards and mustaches. And one has long hair that it keeps in a ponytail, and the other one doesn't seem to have long hair. But the one that has a ponytail looks skinnier. A lot of their mashups are like 90s songs. In fact, I think they're all like in the punk grunge area of music. I think there are some pop songs in there though. Definitely haven't heard any country songs. I've been meaning to like start playing music. But I think the thing is I kind of want a tablet so that I could put on my either get a bunch of sheet music, like print out a bunch of sheet music. or get like a tablet so that it would be easier to read. Because, I mean, I can't really put my phone on top of my keyboard. Well, I could put my phone on top of my keyboard. I couldn't really put my laptop on top of my keyboard. But my phone would be really small. And I think we got like an old ass Kindle somewhere. If I charge it up, I could probably use it for that at least. I remember I asked one of my friends, because she does worship during our young adults group. I asked her what she uses. She said she uses Planning Center, which is what we all have if we work or volunteer with the church. Because I guess she's got access to all the songs, but yeah, I only have access to the songs from the week that I'm working. I think somebody else said the same thing. He actually looked at what the settings were for his account. And the settings were that he only sees what he's scheduled for. Which is kind of annoying because I kind of wanted to practice playing music because our church needs somebody to do worship for the junior high service. But honestly, it probably would be better if I used guitar tabs because, I mean, they'll tell you how to play the chords. So if it's like a really weird chord, they'll tell you how to play the chord so you're not like, what is this, you know? That and you can transpose songs in guitar tabs, which you can't seem to do, which you can't do with the Planning Center songs, because it's literally just a bunch of different PDFs for like each key. Like each key has its own PDF. It doesn't have like this setting for. So on my previous world that I ended up getting rid of because I died, I did end up in a Pale Garden. Got killed by a Kree King. I'm like, what am I supposed to look for when it comes to, like, killing all the Kree Kings? Like, I know it's, like, the heart of the Kree Kings is somewhere, but is it supposed to glow? Like, does it glow? Like, am I... Like, would I be able to find it during the daytime? Like... What does it look like? When I said the destroying part, I'm like, wait. Like, do you get something if you destroy it? Like, is it something you can harvest? I mean, I'm gonna have to look these things up, but... I should probably just look it up, but... I forgot it totally changes the sky when you're, like, in here. Oh yeah, and the place where I found the Pale Garden was literally right next to a woodland mansion, so that was cool. Not sure how often that happens. Honestly, I think if I ever come across a wooden dimension here, I will use my flint and steel to burn it. Because that seems to be, like, what I like doing. Because it's like, I mean, they're literal death traps, so... Honestly, it feels like that's my... way of coping with it, is to burn it all down. Same thing with the pillager outposts. Like, screw you, pillager outposts, I'm gonna burn you. I mean, I don't know that the chests don't burn, so... Honestly, a totem of undying would be nice. But I feel like a respawn anchor would be more practical. Can't remember how you're supposed to make one of those. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if I found out that the last time I was... Oh, another one. That's strange. That the last time I was in this part of this world, that it was like a year ago. Fuck, I think it was. It might have been 2. Now we enter, and the sky is gray. Ah. Honestly, I should have done a better job of counting. I should have counted how many days I went through. But I have a feeling that the 83 days that we talked about was Earth days. Because I feel like if it was Minecraft days, I would have gotten to the end of the world way sooner. to start posting some of this stuff on Instagram. This is like the third Pale Garden I've passed through, and they're like right next to each other. Like something about this world is like glitched out. Like 5 ocean monuments next to each other, 3 Pale Gardens next to each other. Like I've probably seen some pink sheep in here. Honestly, I feel like I've seen pink sheep a lot more often than I'm supposed to be seeing pink sheep. But that might be because I just keep on deleting and renewing worlds, so I've been in 5 million different worlds. Make a new world every time you die. You'd think this would be nighttime enough. That one's lucky, but you ain't. Wah, 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 wah. Somebody reading this book that's pretty interesting. Like good dirt. I'm not exactly sure what the genre is. It's starting to seem like it's gonna be a bit of a mystery thriller kind of thing. I mean, there is an unsolved crime in it, but who knows? It's interesting. I think I'm just the struggles that these characters are dealing with are honestly not anything I've had much occasion to deal with, so this time the main characters are African American, so I mean, obviously me as a white person doesn't deal with the things they deal with. Then there is a bit of a romance aspect to it that I'm like, ugh, I don't want to deal with that, but whatever. It is what it is. I'm just a prude. I don't know what we do with this bow, but shoot it till it dies. Well, that didn't work, huh? I don't need this damn bow. It's almost dead. Well, actually, I could put that back in the satchel. Oh, God. Okay, it's still daytime, it looks like. I just got way too deep in here. So, man, I just wanted to take some iron. Shit, where am I? Oh, where was it? Oh, that's freaking great. Ew, an emerald. Let's go and get it. Keep that one there. I don't want to get rid of all the sunflowers in this area. These that have mountains that have stuff on them. looks like a jackpot over there. It's kind of sad that the emeralds are never in chunks. Or almost never in chunks. They always seems to be just like an emerald. Since we even on a flat surface, you don't see some of the things until you're looking at it from a different direction. You're like, where did that come from? Now I'm about to be a full stack of meat instead of a full stack of wool. That's why I need to run more. Because I'll need to eat it more if I run more. I swim every time I get in the water. good thing to have in this game. Oh no! I'm trying to press C. Don't I have dirt? Uh-oh, the phone's telling me to get ready for bed. Woof. I think these are two of the cherry groves I went to when I was running out of wood, and that's when I started using cherry wood as my wood supply. Oh god. Well, lucky me, I died. I should probably, enroll myself in some type of course. Like a certification course. But it's so much easier to just stream myself playing Minecraft. At least I'm not one of those people that delude themselves into thinking they'll do great online. me feels like it would be easier to go in like a straight line than just like dig when I needed to get down to the bottom of a chasm or to climb up to the top of a climb up back up to the top, but
I know that's not actually the case.
jeez.
Okay, this has been getting late. This is almost like 4 hours long, so I'm gonna like stop now. So, thanks for watching.